Hi, welcome to another segment of Triple Threat. I'm Owen Mulatto.
I'm Scott Amoroso.
And since the All-Star break has now ended, is it too early or too late to talk about mid-season awards? The answer to that, hell no. Okay, so first we're going to have the sixth man. Who do you got?
I have Andre Iguodala for the Golden State Warriors. They have an unbelievable season. He's just such a key player off the bench. His defense, his three-point shooting has been really crucial this season for their bench lineup.
Now, I don't like to make assumptions, but this guy's dynamic card on 2K is better than his current card, and I think that did him justice. And also, he's just been doing great. He's just been off the board, absolutely amazing for the Warriors out of their second lineup and doing everything that they can just to have them on the offensive end. And so for another midseason award, Rookie of the Year, who do you have for this one?
I have Karl Anthony Towns, the Minnesota Timberwolves. He has been killing it. I mean, you don't need to see how good he is. He won the Skills Challenge, the first big man to do it in the history of the Skills Challenge. And he's almost averaging a double-double. I think he might be. He's just such a good rookie in this league.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna have to disagree on this one. I before said on another triple threat that Kristaps Porzingis was gonna make Rookie of the Year. I'm going to have to say D'Angelo Russell from the Los Angeles Lakers. Even though he's not been playing up to speed, I think I have pure faith in him. He's just been a really good point guard and a good asset to Los Angeles Lakers, and he's been doing very well throughout the season, and I think he will continue to do well onto his way for Rookie of the Year. And for the best, oh man, the GOATs, Coach of the Year, who do you have for this one?
It has to be the Warriors again. I mean, Steve Kerr and Luke Walton. Luke Walton led them to the best start.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Steve Kerr, he was helping them along the way. I mean, I can't see how it can go to only one of them. I think it has to be either like none or both. Hopefully both.
I agree with this one. I think Luke Walton should actually get credit for his 36-37 wins before Steve Kerr came back after his injury. I think this would be an upheaval. I think it would do him justice just to give him the award, because we didn't have it last year. Like, the Warriors did not have the Coach of the Year last year. So I think this would be a really good win for the team, not only for the coaching staff but for Luke Walton as well. Just to say that he actually did something to help the Warriors out. So we have the DPOY, the Defensive Player of the Year. Who do you have for this one, Scott?
I think it easily has to be Draymond Green. I mean, his ability to defend every position, and he's a good shot blocker too.
Mm-hmm.
His ability to defend these huge big players. It's just I don't see how it can be anybody else.
I think I think the same thing also. I think I have Draymond Green becoming DPOY, the Defensive Player of the Year. He's been such a great asset to their offense and their defensive consistency of the Warriors season this year. And he was announced an All-Star. He's been an All-Star. Even before this, he's been doing great for the Warriors organization. He did not start his rookie year, and now he's starting, and now he's guarding all 5 positions, running the floor, getting rebounds, just blocking shots. He's basically everything that the Warriors need, and I think that's what they need in this organization, and that's how he's going to help them for Defensive Player of the Year. I think he's also like an offensive player of Dennis Rodman. I think he has the physicality to become the next Dennis Rodman. I don't think it's too early, but I think he's on his way to that road in stature. So next we have Most Improved Player. Who do you have for this one?
For my Most Improved, it has to be C.J. McCollum. I mean, he has been – nobody expected the Trailblazers losing most of their starters to do anything this season. And now with him and Lillard in their backcourt, I think it's just they become like one of the best backcourts in the league now, and it's been in large part to his explosion of skill that we've seen this year.
Absolutely, there you go. So I have I'm actually indifferent with this one. I think Will Barton of the Denver Nuggets. I think he's been doing absolutely amazing for the Denver Nuggets organization. He's been running the floor great. He's been doing absolutely improving since last year. He's been putting up points. I think he's putting up around 20 points a game. I could be wrong, but I think it's 20. Yeah, around there. But I think he's been doing such a great job for this organization. He's been helping out. Their offensive consistency has been a lot better since last year. They've been running the floor. They've been doing great together as a unit. And I think the sixth man will have to go to Will Barton. I'm sorry about that one, Scott.
That's okay.
All right, so the most important question of the year is the MVP, Most Valuable Player of the NBA. Who do you think this one will go to?
Oh, I think it's so simple. It has to be Stephen Curry.
Absolutely.
I mean, last year his stats were unbelievable. And this year, he's topped every single stat. I just don't think it can be anyone else. He's just killed it this year.
I think Steph Curry also has been improving his range. Have you seen the shots lately that he's been putting up? This guy should be inventing the four-pointer. That should be all the way down to backcourt. In light news, I really think Steph Curry should absolutely be MVP. He's doing absolutely amazing this whole season. He's been revving up the engine 120 miles per hour all the time, every game, putting his heart and soul into something that he believes in, which is another championship for this Golden State Warriors team. Yep. And that is all we have. This is OT Reports Triple Threat. I'm Owen Mulatto.
I'm Scott Amoroso.
And this has been Triple Threat.